knick-knack store. That reminds me of the old days when Grandma used to take me to those rancid dollar shops.
Knick-knack store? Rancid? I resent such terminology.
Sorry.
Antiques. These are antiques. Precious, rare, unique pieces. Carefully selected by none other than me, personally. And offered to the public for purchase. For a small contribution, of course.
I didn't mean to be rude.
And that means do not touch anything. No touching. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just look with your eyes. Do you understand that?
Yes, of course.
Excellent.
This guy doesn't seem to be the most relaxed sort. Let's look around a bit, but we'd better not touch anything. We don't want the poor fellow to have a heart attack and end up with me being wanted for murder. You know, like in the pilot of a streaming series or something. A rubber chicken.
Includes a carabiner hook. Original piece from the 90s.
Dishes, vases, plates, more vases. Reminds me of Grandma.
All precious one-of-a-kind pieces. Terribly fragile.
A wooden tripod. Does not look very special.
Excuse me? French origin from the year 1996. A diamond is said to belong to it. Unfortunately, untraceable until today. Probably in unknown private possession.
A doll made of cloth. It has only embroidered eyes, but otherwise no face.
A voodoo doll. Needles only available at extra cost.
Clock. I am not sure if this is the right time.
Of course it is.
A bottle in which there is a small model ship.
An original item from a Caribbean restaurant. Especially popular with pirates. May have traces of chicken feathers.
A sign. It says, touching forbidden. And underneath in small letters, touching obligates to purchase. No exception.
Exactly.
Oh, books. Let's see. Posel Smurther.
Translated, Death's Messenger.
Author S. Gordon. And here, the Papa Pichu Bush and Other Curiosities from Plunder Island, an anthology. Interesting. Boxes. No labels.
Do not touch!
What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You sell empty boxes.
I prefer the name cardboard. They are antique. Do not touch.
A red scarf.
Once belonged to a well-known hero in search of a better life.
That sounds romantic. Did he save someone?
Yes and no.
Did he find the better life then?
Yes and no.
And he's still a hero?
But of course.
An old jacket. My grandma used to wear one of those every day.
Real vintage. 1996. Originally from the USA, imported to France.
A hat. Looks like it's from a magician's costume.
Original piece from 1994. Guaranteed not a replica. Very expensive.
A tailor's dummy. It's not exactly very modern what it's wearing.
Then again, modern things have no place in an antique store.
That's true. A picture. Very orange and yellow. Looks exotic.
Part of an original rug of exotic origin. Sold to me by a man named Brian 2000.
I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at.
A self-portrait of a certain F. Wildly. On the back is written, "For my best friend, Drew Blank."
A face.
A tofu face. Snapshot taken by a nature photographer for a report. Very rare.
A small picture. It shows the Earth, behind it the sun slowly rising.
An original. Artist is a certain Orion B.
An old TV with a game console. This is really retro.
A real gem, isn't it?
What is on the game console?
A nice adventure game with comic art. But the puzzles, whew, very illogical. You die a lot.
Have you tried it?
Of course.
Finished it?
No, I didn't get past the mouse cage. I'm missing the walkthrough.
A diamond ring. Wow, that's really a big diamond.
Real and real cursed.
Cursed?
Natural. Original engagement ring of a zombie pirate. One of a kind. Rare. Valuable. The distinctive, inherent smell is unmistakable and not a sign of inferior quality, but a sign of authenticity.
Looks like an advertising poster with a pirate.
Not a replica. Remnant of an old hotel on a Caribbean island.
The poster says, Grog, more than a soft drink. Now also available in the following flavors: Diet Grog, Cherry Grog, Grog Classic, Caffeine-Free Grog, Neo Grog, a non-alcoholic variant, and Light Grog. Wait, it also says something in small underneath. Contains kerosene and battery acid. Wait, what? Battery acid?
A national drink.
Okay. There is still something there. Caution, eat contents quickly, otherwise eats through cup bottoms. No liability, all rights reserved. Delicious. And that's, yeah.
A self-portrait. Dedicated to a Dr. F. Edison. Supposedly the father of the artist.
An oversized arrow. I guess it's supposed to make sure you don't miss the table. Well, that's accomplished.
Genuine. Handmade. Not for sale.
An oversized arrow. I guess it's
Genuine.
brochures. Huh. Can I take one of these?
But of course. However, only one per person. They are free.
Thanks. A ballpoint pen. Can I have that too?
No. For short-term use only. Not for takeaway.
Huh. Hey, a coin. A chewing gum machine. As a child, I used to search the street for pennies on my way home from school, just to throw them into the nearest chewing gum machine. You always had a choice between half-fossilized gum from 3 generations ago or a real porous junk toy. I always preferred the chewing gum.
Fully functional. However, it only contains chewing gum.
A chewing gum machine. I always...
Fully.
That should work. Oh, now don't get stuck. Yay! A chewing gum!
I beg you. A little more composure.
Oh, of course. Yes!
Do not even think about it!
An armor. It looks very well preserved. Must be very precious if it's an original.
Originates from the liquidation of a Parisian joke store. The owner is a distant acquaintance.
A gramophone. Basically the primeval dinosaur of Bluetooth speakers. Just without Bluetooth, and without power, and without speakers. And not quite as handy.
It comes with a record. Beethoven.
Ooh.
Sonata 12 in A-flat major.
Uh-huh.
Funeral march.
Oh. A sign. I can't read the inscription.
And it's none of your business either.
A little bell. Strange. Although the door opens outward, I could swear that the little bell rang when I entered the store.
Not for sale. Latest generation. Powered by solar energy. registers every new customer, even without mechanical bells and whistles.
Cool. An oval picture. I think it's a portrait.
Of course it's a portrait. It shows a face, 2 eyes, mouth, and nose. What else would it be?
A painting. It shows a dog.
The artist claims that it is a humanoid version of a dog that he encountered in a cartoon-like second reality. Clearly attributed to surrealism.
Some weird decorative orbs.
Hand-woven voodoo orbs made from natural hair. Each piece is unique and highly exotic. Connoisseurs would notice right away. Normally, there is something extraordinary here. But given the current circumstances, I thought it appropriate to provide a little promotional material.
No, I better leave that. No, I better leave that. A chandelier. It looks like it used to hang in an old pirate's nest.
It did.
No, not a good idea.
Do not even think about it!
Nice shop.
Excuse me?
No?
It is an excellent store. Each unique piece under this roof is its own treasure. I sell only originals. Connoisseurs travel from far and wide to purchase my unique pieces.
That sounds impressive.
My clients include the creme de la creme of the upper class.
How many customers do you get in a year?
So you could say, so sometimes, at least, so...
So, no one?
The road is very long. The clientele is very busy.
But you just said...
What's the point of this line of questioning anyway? Who are you? Somebody from the Consumer Protection Agency? The Antique Sales Department?
From the Antique Sales Department?
Impossible!
Yes, as I stand here.
Impossible! Such a prestigious body as the official Antique Sales Department would never, and I emphasize, would never, and I emphasize, never, employ such a cretin, let alone send them here.
A gratin?
Cretin! You Philistine! There you go.
Philistinette, if anything. So you don't believe me?
Let's not get stuck on quibbles. No, I don't believe you. And you are a very bad liar.
From Consumer Protection. Right, I'm here for an examination.
Certainly not.
Pardon?
Certainly not. I have only recently corresponded with the lady from this office.
So?
And I was assured that there was no reason to complain. No usury, no hidden extra charges. I'm a clean businessman. And you...
Yes?
...are an exceedingly bad liar.
Thanks. I am Vio.
Please spare me the long monologue about your biography now. I don't want to know where you came from, nor why you have come here of all places to steal my time. Do you intend to buy something?
Not really. I don't have any money with me, and if I'm honest, I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Why don't you say it right away? So you studied philosophy? Well, short of money and these constant why questions about the here and now, existence... I knew right away I wanted to make something better out of my life.
So why are you selling old stuff?
Don't you dare! Old stuff! This shop is a treasure trove! A refuge of precious antique pieces! invaluable treasures, silent witnesses of significant history.
So, in summary, old junk.
Rarities from better times. Each unique piece is an irrevocably precious relic of inestimable value. The state of preservation of my antiques is legendary, and the rarity value undisputed. Each of these pieces of jewelry has been manufactured to a very high standard, mostly by hand.
All right.
Any connoisseur would be awestruck when viewing this invaluable collection. However, this requires appropriate expertise in order to correctly assess age, originality, and provenance, which you obviously lack.
These brochures.
Only one per person. They are free. Nice, isn't it?
Yes. What's that all about?
What do you mean?
Well, why are there brochures for an indie game lying around in an antique shop? Are they antique too?
Of course not. You like to joke, don't you?
Is that a trick question?
Considering the circumstances, what else should I have put there? The preciousness that ultimately matters? Please, that would have taken away the special charm of the whole thing.
I don't really understand.
Should I have left the table empty instead? How absurd would that be? And the beautiful signs? Remodeling half the interior just for that? I don't earn enough for that. Do you know how much effort that would take? No. Keep the brochure and enjoy it. And if you're particularly nice, visit the website or leave a comment on Twitter.
Website? Twitter?
twistedtale.de. Or, attention, now it gets particularly creative, @TaleTwisted. Isn't that a nice pun? Twisted like that.
I'll, look around some more.
If you must. But please, don't touch anything! We only look with our eyes, not our hands.
Of course.
Do not even think about it!
A brochure. Let's see. It says, A Twisted Tale. Discover a humorous point-and-click adventure game inspired by all the masterpieces that kept us glued to the PC back in the day, and why we played far too little outside. Full of quirky characters, unexpected twists, and challenging puzzles. Hey, that sounds pretty neat. Explore broken cities, pirate ships in the deepest jungles, and other unreal places. Stand by her as she makes acquaintance with the depressive death and engage in many explicit and ambiguous allusions, homages, and references to the great classics of past and not-so-past times. Wait, her? Who is she? Huh, never mind. Seems like some kinda indie game anyway. Chewing gum. It says something. Admiral Sweetum's chewing gum. The original. Chewing gum with chewable steak flavor. Flavor sirloin. Well, yummy.